Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us on this Tuesday evening. So today we're going to practice Satsang, which was started by my great-grandfather, Dr. Chhatrapati Saheji. And he came up with this system that encompasses a couple of different elements, like coming together in these group sessions, meditating 10 minutes and 10 minutes in the daytime and 10 minutes in the evening time twice a day, and then making sure that you have space in your day to look within, and really practicing meditation daily. And then every 3 months, or in this case, we come together twice a week or once a week in a group setting so that you can really make your meditation sessions even more powerful and really feel the effects even more strongly. So satsang is a system where we are meditating through the heart and focusing on light in the heart. So my great-grandfather found that this was the best way to reach enlightenment over time with the least amount of distractions, and kind of having like that clear-cut way to get to that end goal. But yeah, the point of satsang isn't always just to reach enlightenment. It's also to come to a state of inner joy, peace, and happiness, and at times even bliss and euphoria. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to go into a topic for the day, and then we will meditate together, and then you guys can come on at the end with any questions and comments. So today's topic is something that I felt inspired by the weather because it's snowing outside. And I was just thinking how there's such seasons in our spiritual life as much as there are seasons in our physical life. Like, I'm sure you guys have heard that, like in the winter time, it's literally snowing outside. We get snowed in, or it's so cold, we want to stay inside. And it becomes this time of rest and, rejuvenating yourself by just hibernating and isolating yourself. And in the same way, there are seasons in our spiritual life. So there are seasons, especially where we feel super connected and super divinely guided and protected. And like every step is, moving with this divine energy guiding our life, and we feel it with us constantly. And then there are moments where that, that connection can feel like, it's a little bit less powerful, or it's not always feeling like we're so connected all the time. And in those moments, it can feel like, we're kind of going off of, it feels like, are we going off of our path? Did we do something wrong? Or, why don't I feel so connected? But it's also those moments of feeling less connected that are really important too. So I just wanted to talk about that, how, in these moments where we're asked, spiritually to slow down, or we don't see as much growth or feel as much growth, that these are also very important seasons in our spiritual lives. Or maybe we're not as disciplined and we're not as consistent with the practice. It's not that you're doing anything wrong, or that, your spiritual life is, taking a loss or a hit. I think that sometimes we all put so much pressure on being perfect, but we're just human. And there are seasons where we're going to have a lot of focus and a lot of discipline and a lot of maybe meditation or whatever you want to call it. But then there are also seasons where we get to slow down and we get to kind of almost enjoy the fruits of that labor of, sitting down and meditating. Like sometimes it's those quiet moments, or those moments where you're not as focused on just the meditation, where you're actually integrating really important lessons from your spiritual path. And also, these moments where we feel less connected, it can feel like we're hearing crickets. And it's like, did I do something wrong? Am I alone in this journey? Like, what's happening? And I think, when we wake up one day and that strong connection just feels like it's less powerful, it feels like we're missing out on something, and that's not the case. Sometimes that's that period of integration. And I feel like that's what, we're all going through in winter. It's that period of slowing down, isolating, having alone time. So even in the physical realm, to use that time to be, in isolation, to, review things as the new year's starting, and to go into the new year with fresh energy, and also with energy that no matter what, whether you feel it or not, you're still connected. And there's important times to either slow down and quiet down and understand a lesson. And then there's times when we get to like be outside in the world and we're so connected and creative and things are just flowing, and we got to like really, embrace the blessings in both aspects. So that's just the topic for today. I think, let's go into meditation and connect back to the source. But no matter like what season you're in, whether it's a season where you're feeling really connected or you're not, just know that both have really important lessons, and also just are really important times for our spirit to, connect in different ways. Sometimes we're learning a lesson, when you let go of having to feel that energy all the time, but just knowing that it's still with you. I think that's really important and really powerful too. So let's go ahead and start our meditation. And then at the end, if you guys have any questions, you can come on or just share any comments about where you're at on your spiritual journey and how it's feeling. And it's all great. So today we're practicing inner yoga. And this is the time where we really come to ourselves and spend some time with ourselves quietly, and we connect to a higher power. So in this system, we're looking within. We're going to start the meditation with music, which really helps us to kind of get in, get our bodies and minds and souls ready to go into a silent meditation where we'll sit silently for about 20 to 30 minutes. So in this meditation, visualize a beautiful light, golden white light energy in front of you, and visualize this energy entering your heart space. And from the heart, allow this light to immerse your entire being, your entire body, your entire energy field, and just immerse your entire area with this light. And once the music kind of stops, it will go from music to silence. And then we will do a silent meditation where if you feel your concentration is kind of going back and forth, come back to the light, come back to your heart, and continue the silent meditation. And then the meditation will go out with music. And then we can start the Q&A in the comment section. So let's get started. And I hope it's a powerful meditation for all of you. Thank you everyone again for being here. And if you have any comments or questions, you can come on now. Otherwise, happy Tuesday. Does anyone have any comments or want to say anything? Maybe what season of life you're in? Okay, everyone. Feeling quiet today. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm so grateful you could come on. Thank you. Good evening, guys. Have a good one. Take care, and I will probably see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Parul. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Perfect.